To start, we will first make a magic circle. Start with the tail of your yarn over your hand closest to you. Wrap the yarn all the way around, coming up from the bottom and over until it's on the back of your hand. Then on the back of your hand, you're going to cross the yarn over the other one. You'll now have an X on the back of your hand. Put our hook underneath the bottom strand of the yarn. Slip the hook over the top of the top strand. Spin the hook around using the gap in your fingers. You'll now have a loop on your hook. Now wrap your hook around the yarn closest to your wrist and pull it through. This completes your magic circle. Gently pull the tail end of the yarn to make the circle smaller. To make the first row, we'll first have to chain up to give us the height. Then we're going to do single crochet into the magic circle. We'll pull the two strands up and we'll go into them, making sure that we have both on the top. We're going to do this so that we have 6 single crochet into our magic circle. Put your hook into the magic circle, making sure you still have both of the strands of yarn on top of your hook. Continue until you have 6 single crochet and 1 chain. When you've got your 6 single crochet, pull the tail end of the yarn to pull your magic circle closed. To move on to the next row, locate the top of the first single crochet. We're going to do 1 single crochet into there. We'll be working in rounds, so we're going to need to put a stitch marker in. I like to do my stitch markers like this. Whatever you like to do, make sure it's in the stitch that you just did. This will be the first stitch in the second round. We are going to increase into every stitch in the second round. We have just done 1 into the first one, so we're going to do a second one into that exact same stitch. Now we're going to do a single crochet into the next stitch. We're then going to do another single crochet into that same stitch. Continue increasing in every stitch until you get to your stitch marker. When we get back to the stitch marker, we'll reach the beginning of the third round. We're going to do 1 single crochet into the stitch with our stitch marker. We're going to move our stitch marker up to the stitch that we just did. This next row is just to make it wider. To make sure it sits flat, we're going to increase in every second stitch. Since we've already done 1 single crochet into the first stitch, we're going to do 1 single crochet into the second stitch of the round, and we're going to increase in this one, so we're going to do another single crochet into this exact same stitch. We're going to repeat this pattern of 1 single crochet into the first stitch, and then 2 single crochets into the second stitch all the way along until we get to the end. Reaching the end, it should look something like this. Now we're going to finish it off. We're going to do a slip stitch to join it. Hook into the stitch, wrap the yarn and pull it through. To tie off your work, do 1 chain. Pull so you leave a long tail to sew in later. Grab your scissors and cut the yarn. Pull the yarn all the way through and give it a nice tight tug to secure. Repeat the process so you have 2 identical circles. And then you're done. Good job!